everyone, welcome back to Pump Review number 10. These have been a really exciting past couple of days. I don't know if you guys ended up finding out, but I actually got a sponsorship. I'm now sponsored with Legion. They're a supplement company, pre-workout, creatine, any multivitamins, like all this stuff. They have a really nice selection of things. And of course, their whole brand image is that they are, like a natural supplement company. So like there are no additive sugars. There's not a ton of shit in the nutrition label that you can't understand. So I got to meet with, one of the, I don't know if I would say management, but he's one of the owners, let's put it that way. And he was super nice to me, sent me some products to try. And then these past 2 weeks, I've been having the Legion pre-workout every single day. The one I take is the strawberry kiwi. So use code ZION if you're interested in getting huge swole pumps like this, because you will end up saving a little bit more extra money when you use my code, and it also does help support me. But besides that, wanted to get it all out of the way. If you're more interested in it, you can check out my Instagram. I posted everything there about this new sponsorship. But let's get right into the pump review, because today was actually a really good pump as well. So I'm excited to get into what I did differently, see if I'm looking a bit bigger. But first off, I hit a regular pull day today, just back and biceps. And then of course, again, I'm always trying to work on my biceps. So especially if I'm coming off a leg day or a rest day, I almost will always train my biceps on the days after recovery, because I'm trying to grow them, as much as possible. So we did our biceps, and we did our lats today just because I do have high lat insertions, and I did used to skip back a lot, so I do have a lot of catching up to do back-wise. Even though I do understand I have a nice back, my lats could definitely be bigger, and there's a lot of room for improvement on my physique regardless. But what I did for my biceps today was I started with actually cable, just a straight cable. You pick it up, right, set on the bottom, and I was kind of just arms locked in. I was not moving, and I was just getting the most strict curls using all the mind muscle connection possible, good tempo, and I just did that. Today was a lot of high volume. I didn't really do any heavy sets, and I'm excited for push tomorrow, because I really think if I carb up today properly, tomorrow could look really sick and have a really good push day pump. So I did a lot of high volume today, just focusing on getting as much as a pump and a squeeze as possible. But like I said, just with the straight cable, just doing these straight bar bicep curls. Then from there, I was alternating between biceps and pull today. So for my next lat exercise, because I was going bicep lat, I did just regular pull downs, trying to just focus on engaging my lats and actually sticking them out. Because you can do pull downs like this, but you can see the lats aren't really out. Versus if you're like this and you're doing your pull down, you're gonna get more activation in your lats, of course. So the way you're sitting down, the way your posture is very important, right? How your elbows come in, a lot of stuff has to be correct with your form for the pull downs to get the most activation in your lats as possible. But after that, I went into I did some cable curls today, and I have seen that stuff about the brachialis being patched and hammer curls don't work anymore. I think all exercise have a purpose, and all exercise target the different muscle groups somewhat. Even if it's a slight variation of an exercise, it could probably change how the exercise feels. So I think I like to do a lot of not junk volume, but I like to have a lot of different variation in my arm days. So I still do. I did hammer curls today, right? And I did some with some reverse grip curls as well for my forearm. And it's one thing only really works the bicep and only a little bit of the other muscle group. Well, it's still important to do. It's still essential, because I'm trying to really max out the bicep and unlock any muscle there is here to grow. So if I could get even some type of slight growth from doing different variations, I will always do it for my muscle groups. So Yeah, it's the same as my arm days have been for the past 9 days. Like, I do a lot of different variations, but I primarily focus on hitting my biceps and trying to work on my bicep peak. So I did preacher curls today for that. Preacher curls, again, always essential. Every video, you're gonna get it ingrained in your head. Do preacher curls for bigger biceps. How do you want this setup to be? You don't want like your elbow, you don't want to be like fully going down and like having your elbow, bend backwards, and like you more or less, you just want to be able to control the weight and have the pad be like tucked in under your armpit. A lot of times people set up on the preacher weird, then they'll complain that their elbow hurts. It's because your arms have to be like fully out like this. This is basically what the preacher looks like without the actual, machine. So like, you don't want to be like posted up on top of it. You really want to have your arms stretched out and be in this full range of motion here. But besides preacher curls, I did also do face away cable curls today, just kind of to get like a drag curl variation in. Again, I really think that when it comes to biceps, it's doing a lot of variation, but also of course, progressively overloading on all of the movements as well. Especially like with preacher curl, I always try to go heavy. But besides that, I hit, for my lats, like I said, I did a variation of pull downs with my wrist supinated. I think that's the correct terminology. But I did a lot of variations for everything. So like, the primary thing you want to do is have one vertical row, one horizontal row, and it can be wide or close grip, and then one pullover movement. Like, you can do more than that, of course, but those are the 3 essentials you want in your pull day. And for my lat pullover, sometimes I'll do it with the easy curl bar, sometimes I'll do it with the straight bar. Today I did it with the D handle, where the D handle's up here. I'm really like making sure I'm away from the machine so I'm fully stretched. And then I'm just going like this, right? Like using my lat to pull into me. Right, and it's not like an elbow movement. It's really just you keep your arms straight and just get all of that lat activation there. So that's everything I did. I did some side raises, I hit traps as well today. I completely forgot to mention that. Today was definitely a full back day because I hit lats and traps. I don't usually do those on the same day. But I realized that I just want to save tomorrow for push, triceps, like any shoulder stuff. So I try to hit all my pull / like fly things today. So I did rear delt flies as well. And you're gonna see like, that's why my rear delt is super pumped right now. Cause I did some shrugs just to build the traps and the rear delts as well. I love shrugs. I've done them for like over a year now, and I think they're a super stable exercise to grow your traps. And then rear delt flies as well, where you're really focusing on squeezing every single rep that you come up. But since I was hitting rear delts today, because I was already hitting pull, I took the opportunity to hit side raises as well. So it was just the same thing with the cable side raise. Raised it a little bit up so you have more tension, and kind of let your starting position be like this, right? With your shoulder across your body. Because then you'll get like the maximum tension here. If you go any farther, it'll be like a trap thing. So you'll get as much tension as you can here. And as you're coming in, the cable's gonna pull your shoulder across your body. You're gonna feel a lot more of a stretch. So that's how I've been doing my rear or my side raises now. I always do them on cable for constant tension. And then I really like to get a full range of motion and let my shoulder kind of squeeze into me and get peak tension here at the top of the exercise. But besides side raises, I'm gonna save my front delt for tomorrow, chest for tomorrow, triceps for tomorrow. So today was really just like a back and bicep day. But let's see how we're looking right now. Let's see if we could get a quick little zoom in here.